How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today just going to try and do a few things on my car, getting it ready before I swap on the box, just changing the rear main seal and things like that. But first and foremost, the t-shirt giveaway. My gearbox is still stuck in customs, but I think it's dragged on long enough, and I just might as well say what it is now, so then I can do an unboxing video separate later on when it actually arrives. So, did anyone get it right? Yes they did. Wasn't specific, but you know what, hey, at least he got the brand right. Michael Parker. So yes, I have got a Samsonite sequential for my car. I am super pumped for it to get here. It's been a long ass wait. Pretty sure I ordered it in October. Should have been here last week, but anyway, Michael Parker, I'll reply to your comment on the last video, and if you want to get in touch with me, send me a message through my Instagram account, which I've just started up for the channel, Gasket Fucker. I will sort you out a t-shirt of your choice. Back to today's activities. So I'm going to change that rear main seal, going to go over the mounting position of my AccuSump, suss out which way I want to route that, so I can order a pile of fittings and get that underway. That will probably be it. Maybe if Willie shows up, I'll introduce you guys to actual Willie. You know, he's not just a figment of my imagination, he really does exist, and maybe we'll go through his fleety cars, because he's a bit of a twirl and nut as well. Anyway, best get to it. So before I take this off, I'll show you one thing that's quite car. Be the only 11 bolt 7M crank in the world, I'd imagine. So I had the crank re-drilled so we could have an extra run of bolts in there. Ages ago I was having issues with flywheel bolts backing out, and well, realistically it was a harmonics sort of issue with changing too much stuff after it had been balanced. But engine builder at the time was like, oh, it happens all the time on my Mini, you just run an extra run of bolts or whatever. So yeah, it got done. And there it is. So yeah, I'm going to pull that off now and do that rear main. Well, so much for doing any filming of me changing out spigot bearing and all that kind of jazz. Just started to get into it, and then unfortunately got a phone call. I had to rush off and take my dogs to the vet, so I didn't get any of that filmed. Dogs all good though, thankfully, hopefully. Anyway, still some more tests, but there you go. Flywheel's off, spigot's out. Decided gonna put some, well, threads into the starter motor, because I got an early model Supra, so the starter motor is not threaded, so it's an absolute prick having the nut and bolt situation. So that's really the worst part about removing the gearbox. So we'll do that. Just picked up some clamps for my AccuSump, new pilot bearing, some new flywheel bolts, because the non-ARP ones are all a bit nasty. So throw those away, put some new ones in. Just going to do a quick eyeball rough measurement of how much hose I'm going to need to actually run my AccuSump. We'll order all that stuff online to try and save, because I don't know, it's quite expensive for just a hose. It was already looking like $250-300 just to run the one hose for the bloody AccuSump. But realistically, I have to put my car on hold because I have just picked up a pile of arms and everything, all the big being powder coated, and I need to go home and start boxing up some people's parcels that have been very patiently waiting on. So I put my own stuff on back burner and focus on getting some actual work done. And I just picked up some new wheels, some work CR Kais. They will either be on the front of my Mark III Supra or the Mark IV Supra, I'm not sure. I'm going to chuck them on mine because I want to see how I feel about having 17s on the front and 18s on the rear, before I end up just getting some more Meister style wheels to the front of mine. Because yeah, I think it looks a bit funny having a full faced 18 on the front, step lifts on the rear. So yeah, I'll chuck those on and see what I think of it. Just make me go down to a 17 and just run something like that. But that is for another day. Unfortunately, as I say, I've got to go and pack some parcels. Well, as you can probably hear, wonderful New Zealand summer. It's absolutely bucketing down outside, so not a bad day to come in and put a few masks, dust boots on rod ends for people. I don't know, sorry guys, this is probably going to be a really weird segmented video. I don't even know what sort of footage I got. I guess I'm going to end it here anyway. I'm just going to push it out just because, yeah, I just want to say congrats to Michael Parker and get that all done. Gearbox is still in customs. Like, it's been 2 weeks now. It's not technically customs, it's a mistake with the shipping company. But it's just like pulling teeth trying to get to speak to someone, dealing with like 5 or 6 different people, and just nothing's getting done. Like, if you work for TNT, help me. I want my gearbox. But anyway, fingers crossed I get it out soon. So sorry, it's probably going to be a really weird video for you guys. The next one, I promise, will be much better unboxing video of my sequential gearbox. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.